So this is actually really interesting. It's weird because I didn't have this recording live. It was live and it didn't pick up the audio, so that's unfortunate. And it's really weird to be recording a post-com of a live com. So this is gonna be weird because everything is live. So yeah. But hello everybody, how y'all doing? If you guys can give the video a thumbs up, hit a like goal of 500 likes, and answer the question of the day on the screen. What do you think is that green blob? Do you think it's a Zygarde Prevo? Do you think it's a fairy that's like, you know, Victini, Shaman, all those like that? And yeah, so this is gonna be weird to count these two and try the best that I can. So I'm expecting him to fake out as he does, and I pull out into my Lairon. I get free rocks now. He does have a Lumineon chilling in the back though, but I get free rocks and I'm really not too worried about that. So I'm just gonna slap out the rocks as he whips out the water pulse, which comes out of nowhere. It's a mixed Persian, really weird. Maybe a 3 attack special Persian with fake out, which isn't like the weirdest thing that I've seen. It's definitely could work. As he's gonna go for the water pulse again and take me out. I really didn't need Lairon anymore. He did his job. There was no reason for me to keep it around anymore. He did what he needed to do, so I got that out of the way. And I guess now I can come out now into my Pichu is what I'm expecting to come out. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna come out to my Pichu, and I brought the thing just to kill something, just to do something. And this thing is so adorable, but I needed to do something. And just look at it jump up and down, dude. Like I'm gonna lose it. But I need this thing to kill it, and then I misclick here and it pisses me off. I'm just like, Pichu, you're so adorable still, but we tried. I wanted to Volt Tackle over Thunderbolt, and I don't know how much Volt Tackle would do against this thing. But hey, we at least almost took out a Persian. That's something. Almost took it out. So it looks bad right now, but literally I could have just came out to this thing earlier and just sucker punched, which I'm gonna do now. I just wanted Pichu to get some limelight, and unfortunately Pichu could not get some limelight, which sucks, but hey, what can you do, you know? What can you do? So I took out the Persian, Fast Mon. At this point, taking on this Fast Mon would be great. As you come to the basket, I'm like, oh my god, man, I look like a basket. This is great because I wanted him to come out to the thing. I'm guaranteed to take a hit, slap the Gunk Shot, and I knew Gunk Shot would kill it from that range, and there it is. So 2 of his fastest Mons have just died to this Arbok. Arbok is a powerful snake, dude. 2 of his Mons just died to this Arbok. Like, what you know, though? What you know? Good stuff. Shout out to Arbok. But now he pretty much gets the free switch out to Bastiodon, as he actually comes to Lumineon instead. And I was going based off a roll. I clicked Gunk Shot here, just because I'm figuring that he wants to defog and get rid of these hazards. As he really changes my mind here. I'm like, okay, you're defensive with defog. He's Life Orb offensive. So it's like, huh? But I guess he wants to run an offensive Lumineon. So shout out to him. As I get a free Mr. Mime swap now, whenever he wants to come out. But I get a free Mr. Mime switch now, as I can just Thunderbolt, and it doesn't matter what I Thunderbolt because I can just change up my moves in the following turn until I find out this thing is 1 point faster than my Mr. Mime. By 1 point! Naturally, I can't do anything about that. It's actually naturally just faster. It's base 90 versus base 91 Lumineon. So, Lumineon's actually kind of fast. It's actually kind of fast, but maybe he came out to the Ariados here to sack it. I Thunderbolted just because if you wanted to go out to the Bastion and get neutral damage, as it does loop up the Sucker Punch, I can take that thing out now as a Psyshock, and I'm still hanging on. My Mr. Mime is still cranking, as I could just Thunderbolt here, and it doesn't matter because he's pretty much going to kill me off. And I was like, alright, he keeps coming down rocks, and he's not getting rid of these rocks, and he's Life Orb. So this Minion is pretty much killing itself, but that now gives me a free switch out to the Butterfree. Bro, look how that Butterfree flaps his wings like that. This thing is spazzing out. But he U-turned, which I'm like, oh my god, this is great. He didn't even try to get the burn. He didn't go for Ice Beam. As I get a free Sleep Powder off here. Now, I wasn't worried if he'd come into the Meganium because Meganium cannot touch me. So it would make no sense. It's setup fodder to come into the Meganium. As here, I get a free Quiver Dance off here now, though. But instead, I go to the Bastiodon? No, instead I go to the Earth Ring. I'm like, okay, cool, I can get my Quick Feet off now. And I can potentially set up an SD, but I know the thing might have Roar. So I just go for the EQ instead, as he wakes up and gives me a potion. Because that did nothing. He's going to get out of here, though. Go out to Meganium. I didn't care if he went out to Meganium, honestly. I probably should have gone for Facade there, because it might have Nah, I wouldn't take it out. I wouldn't sleep on Bastiodon just yet, but I did that just because, just on the off chance he doesn't do that. I had no chance. I mean, I had no reason to overpredict. Absolutely no reason at all. So I'm going to go out to the Butterfree because Butterfree pretty much hard walls it. And pretty much all I need to do is get off a Quiver Dance and I win. So I think this actually should just be the game here because he goes for Leech Seed. And I was hoping that Butterfree could be smart and dodge a Leech Seed. But unfortunately, my little buddy with small hands can't even reach a spoon to fill up some cereal. Because Butterfree is so small. His hands, dude, he cannot even eat cereal. I feel so bad. Butterfree eats cereal. But I go for the Giga Drain here, though. I figured that he would live, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. And now I can just go for another Giga Drain. Honestly, I was kind of scared here because he's soundproof, and I'm like, okay, so I can't even go for the Bug Buzz here because if I fail in this prediction, it won't work. And I thought maybe we'd go out to the Meganium, but then again, Meganium can't do anything to my Butterfree, so he does actually just stay in and it dies with a crit. I don't think the crit really mattered in the long run, because honestly, he was bound to die anyway. So honestly, it just sped up the game. As he goes to Meganium now, and this actually should just be the game. Psych! This Meganium lives on the smallest of HP. Honestly, just wanted to prolong the match, but that's actually going to be the game. So if you guys enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up. Let's hit our like goal of 500 likes, as well as answering the question of the day. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I am out.